The following is a Future Wrestling Zone collection production. This showing of FWZ wrestling is not suitable for younger viewers and could cause offense. This program may also contain scenes where strobe lighting is present.
Live and on the air, live from the United Kingdom, as the Cyber Media Corp brings to you its show, The Battle Hour. 1 hour of fast-paced, hard-hitting, high-flying action right here on the FWZ Collection channel. Can you hear this, audience? Listen to them. They are absolutely electric. They are excited. I'm ready. And I bet you are too. What is going on again, wrestling fans? It is the Jamco here at the commentary desk, as always, ready to break down the events and the moments that transpire on the Battle Hour. You know the deal. 4 matches, pre-match comments from the participants, and then down to the nitty-gritty, the battle time, the Battle Hour time. Let's run down the card and tell you what's going to be coming up on this show, this edition of the Battle Hour. Firstly, we've got men's in-ring action as Dean the Pro Bandana takes on Liam Andreassen. These two gentlemen been away from the ring for some time as they get back into the ring. And oh boy, we got Nyoka taking on Seraphina. That is going to be like an earthquake. There's going to be rumblings in this arena. And we got a surprise for you, the return of Silverlight. We haven't seen him since Take the Stage, personal conflict all the way back then as he takes on Jasper Singh. And then finally, women's action. We haven't got 2 women, we've got 3. The Steel Maiden, Aisel Abasova, the Jade Blade, Yuan Feng, and Zosimi in a 3 corners match. That'll be in the main event. So let's get straight to it. Let's not waste any time. Some pre-match comments on the first match from one Dean the Pro Bandana.
You know, when I lace up these boots, it ain't just to wrestle. It's to remind people. Remind them why I'm still here, still breathing this business, while fossils like Don Leo Heaton sit back, talk tough, and walk away when it's time to actually swing fists. Tonight, I face Liam Andreassen, a guy who, for all his silver spoon swagger and designer robes, at least had the guts to sign the damn match. So, credit to you, Liam. You've already done more than Don ever has. But don't be mistaken. This ain't about you. This is about setting a tone. I'm gonna do to you what I should have done to Don weeks ago. I'm gonna drag this ring into my world where it's loud, fast, unforgiving, and I'm gonna drop you hard enough that even your fashion consultant will feel it. Don, you coward! I hope you're watching. I hope you're sipping tea in some rocking chair, hiding behind that twangy pride of yours. Wherever you're hiding, let this be your warning shot. What I do to Liam tonight, that's the preview. That's the hurt you walked away from. Liam, thanks for stepping up. But you're not just another match. You're the message I'm sending. And when that bell rings, it's signed in blood.
Ladies and gentlemen, we open the battle hour with a next contest scheduled for one fall. Victory only by pinfall or submission. First to enter, coming down the aisle from the United States, this is Dean the Pro Bandana.
They are chanting for Dean the Pro Bandana. The people love Dean Bandana, a homegrown Future Wrestling Zone original. Loud, fast, and unforgiving. Those were the words from Dean the Pro Bandana. He said he's going to inflict onto Liam Andreassen, even his fashion consultant will be able to feel it. There's been a long history going on between Don Leo Heaton and Dean the Pro Bandana. Before, we now have some pre-match comments from Liam Andreassen. Let's go to that right now.
Do you smell that? That stench of sweat-soaked canvas and aged leather. Ugh, dégoûtant. Ugh, dégoûtant. And tonight, I have to wrestle in it. Against that, tonight, I must lower myself. To face Dean Bandana. Ugh, mon Dieu. Look at me. Then look at him. This isn't a match, it's an aesthetic crime scene. I wear silk, he wears sweat. I speak with elegance, he merely barks like a wounded animal in a car park. Dean Bandana. The name alone sounds like a roadside attraction, not a professional athlete. I mean, really? Does the FWZ hand out contracts to anyone with a bandana and a bad attitude? Dean, you call yourself the pro? Please, darling, what you are is a leftover. A relic in baggy pants, clinging to broken glass dreams and hardcore scars no one wanted to see. I represent grace, sophistication, clean lies, crisp technique, la beauté dans la brutalité. And yet, they place me across from a man who looks like he was thrown out a mosh pit and accidentally landed in a wrestling ring. Bowers and I, we come from class, finesse. We represent everything this sport could be. Gracieux, précis, supérieur. And yet, I'm made to share a ring with a man who smells like expired energy drinks and regret. Ah, yes, of course. And let's not forget, Monsieur Edgeworth sends his regards. He would be here to support me, but he's still recovering. Emotionally. Scarred from that heinous assault on his wardrobe. The coffee tragedy. Coffee on couture. Espresso on the sauce. The horror. Dean, I step into that ring tonight not to prove anything, but to cleanse it. You are not my rival, you are my inconvenience. Enjoy your little rebellion, this illusion that you still matter, because tonight your muddy boot steps into my arena, and I assure you, it's not a place where filth survives. Let the dirt have its moment, before it's swept away. Quelle horreur! Oh!
necessarily break down everything he said since... Well, this crowd's telling you what they think, though. A man that comes from high class. Can you believe he said that Dean the Pro Bandana smells like expired energy drink and regret? Wow. Wow. Being accompanied to the ring by Jay Bowers, the Star Maker, you know, we've seen a lot from Reed, Constant, Edgeworth, conspicuous by his absence over this ridiculous situation where Ernie Salem, who's performed in the Battle Hour before, spilled coffee on his, I don't know if it was a jacket or whatever else. We haven't seen him since. I think he's had a nervous breakdown or something. But here we go, one fall to the finish. I did mention at the beginning when I was running down the match card that both of these men have been away from the ring for quite a while. So there's going to be a little bit of rust. But one thing I know about Dean the Pro Bandana, I don't think he has rust because his whole technique is... Made this crowd again, loving Dean the Pro Bandana. His whole technique is just go in the ring and throw everything in the ring, even if it means sacrificing himself. Look at that springboard kick. Look at that right there. That's the great thing about Liam Andreassen. Crisp technique. His words, not mine. And I do have to agree that he does have a very good crisp technique. But we've seen Liam Andreassen before. He is very good at being technically sound in the ring as Liam and Dean at the ropes now. And I was looking for another springboard kick. Did you hear that? Oh my goodness. I'm wondering if Dean is thinking about Don Leo Heaton, and looked like Liam was going to go for a jump right on the turnbuckle, but Dean the Pro Bandana reversed it. Don Leo Heaton, a man who came out to this ring on the Friday Night First Strike show and called out anybody. This is where it all started. Dean the Pro Bandana, look at that springboard again. Looks like we're going for the cover here. Just a 2 count. Dean kicks out. Don Leo Heaton asked for an open challenge. He called out anybody, and it was answered by Dean. And did you see that? That took quite a lot out of Liam. A beautiful pedigree that was executed by Liam Andreassen. Dean got his full face planted on the canvas. Liam up top with Dean. There's a cover in the corner. Oh, and look at that. Very, very smart. Dean getting his hand on the rope. I don't know if that was very wise by Liam to do a pinfall. Near the ropes. We've got to get him away from the ropes. The space is very, very important. Dean Bandana has been very, very vocal about the fact that he wants a piece of Don Leo Heaton, and I gotta tell you, Don Leo did ask for a challenge, and it was answered. If he doesn't want it, you don't ask for open challenges. Dean is going to be certainly preoccupied. That's a jump over. And an arm drag there by Liam Andreassen for once again another cover. And just a 2 count here. Liam has had a lot of power being showed against Dean Bandana. You can see a lot of those moves, a lot of strength. And some of those grapples as well. He's just targeting the left leg of Dean. My goodness. There's a viciousness inside Liam Andreassen that we don't see very, very often. But I also think that he has a lot to prove and show tonight because we have not seen him in quite a long time in that ring. He's now gone against that leg once again, and he's just twisting it. That is a very smart technique from Liam Andreassen. Grabbing the leg, which makes it very, very difficult for a comeback. Oh, and that leg again. He's now going for the figure 4 leg. Like, oh, man. This is a dangerous, precarious position for Dean to be in. Dean, he's managed to get his way around it again, although I don't even know if I think Liam even stopped it. Liam at the top. Moonsault, my goodness, beautifully executed. Wow. I tell you, Dean, I think even Dean's surprised, but depending on if that weight can be on. Well, look at that, beautiful. And once again, look at this. That moonsault was beautiful. There's so much going on here that Dean is going to need a moonsault of himself right on the back of Liam Andreassen. Can he sustain a lot of his own body weight on that left knee? But I say that Dean, I don't think, is very much concerned with his own welfare. We send that over many years. Look at this! The rolling cutter by Liam Andreassen for the pin. And a kick out by Dean the Pro Bandana. My goodness, I tell you, if you want to go to war with Dean Bandana, you don't need to pack a lunch. You need to go on a secondment. Both men now getting more and more exhausted. The stamina is not going to be continuing. Here we see Dean Bandana. Well, I think it's going to be a... No. Liam got out of it again, and now he looks like for another springboard once again to Dean Bandana. Liam Andreassen has been very, very strong here. Very, very impressive. I think maybe Dean is going to have to try and find another way. And it looks like he's going for another rolling cutter. This has got to be it. And Dean kicks out again. My goodness. You know what I said earlier, gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen. I agree. He's better throwing it out of there. And now we're seeing now the right hand of Liam Andreassen. And we see Dean with the comeback. I am just in awe of what is happening on my screen. I know you are on the FWC Collection channel watching this match. We now are on the apron of the ring as Dean... Oh, I think I know what he's doing here. Oh my goodness, you just see that. Wow. Let's take a look at this. Look at that DDT right into the damn canvas. My goodness. That was just... I don't even know how to describe that. Liam almost bounced off that damn thing. A ragdoll pile driver on the outside. Oh, wow. I think the damn match has turned to Dean Bandana. He looked like he was wasting away. But Dean has now turned the tide on this match after what I believe to be a technically sound advantage by Liam Andreassen. That's the pin now from Dean with that power drive, that DDT at the apron. Is it going to be enough? But no, it isn't. Who would have thought, wrestling fans, that you would see this type of match between these two individuals? Irish whip, drop down. Oh, it looks like he collided with the referee. It went a little bit wrong there. Up top, we're looking for a little bit of an Alabama slammer. Liam now looking for a pedigree once again, and he connects it. This has got to be it. That's 3 pedigrees at least in this match. Oh my goodness, he's out again. Even Jay Bowers can't believe it. Dean the Pro. I tell you something, that's more for expired energy drink and regret. And a big right hand from Liam Andreassen, the big elbow. Dean Bandana is full of more grit than you can believe. A counter from Dean from the turnbuckle. Oh, I know exactly what he's going for here. Beautifully executed again. The pin. Can he get a 3 count on Liam Andreassen? No. Oh my God. We are seeing a barn burner tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The first match of the Battle Hour. Wrestling fans, you gotta love it. This is what it's all about. Dean is lifting Liam Andreassen onto the turnbuckle as he just punishes the back, the lower back of Liam Andreassen. The crowd is with Dean, and what a pro he is being here this evening. Now we have Dean dragging into the other side of the ring of the turnbuckle. Scoop slam. Dean's going up top. Signaling Liam Andreassen to get to his feet. The big leg drop right down. He just drove his face. It looks like he's going back up top again. And look at that rolling, almost cannonball. Look at this. Dean is feeling some momentum. He is feeling the power from the crowd, the momentum from the crowd. Dean now looking like another pile driver. Oh my goodness. I don't even know if Dean's finished. I would have gone for the cover there. That would have been wise. I don't know if that was wise. And it looks like for another rolling cutter from Liam Andreassen. That is where it matters on your timing. No! Oh my... Can you believe this? This crowd is loving this. Liam trying everything. Oh, wait a second. Now Dean the Pro Bandana up again. Lands him down. Dean, look at that springboard. Look at that. Beautiful. Cover again. What is the outcome? No. Oh, wait a second. James, get the damn from the ring. Get down from the damn ring. Are you kidding me? This is a great match. He's now arguing with Dean Bandana. Jay, you got no business being in this match. Look at this. It looks like a distraction. Although Dean with a big right hand. Liam's almost signaling to him to give him another. No, Dean says, you come to me. And here we go, back and forth. My God, it's a slugfest. Look at the battle wounds. And now, Dean again up for a third time. Dean on the apron. Leg drop. Now almost putting the end to this match. German suplex. Into a ripcord lariat. Oh, man. He's in another century. Dean wins this match. Holy mackerel.
The winner of the bout, by way of pinfall, Dean the Bandana.
Wrestling fans, you can agree with me that that was one hell of a match. My goodness. Both these men, they performed well. Take nothing away, even from Liam Andreassen on that one. Don Leo Heaton, I hope you're quivering a little bit. Because as Dean proves once again, he never ever gives up in the fight. The fact that I've got to now transition from that match is almost an injustice, but I must do. And we're going to now talk about our next match. Just coming up here live on the Battle Hour. Nyoka, Seraphina. And I'm going to tell you, this may also be another barn burner tonight. But let's talk about why this is even happening. Let's take it back to Friday night first strike, a show back. A qualifying match for the Supercharger Championship, Zossani versus Sarina Hori. You'll see Zossani later tonight. This also plays a part of that match. Later on, Nyoka, when the referee is down, trying to interfere on Sarina Hori because there's a bad blood between their two. At this moment, the referee escorts Nyoka out of the match. Sabrina Sarkhansen, which also is a little bit of bad blood between her and Zossani, gets in the submission, not allowing Nyoka to win this match, to try and get the match won. For Zossani, the referee getting Nyoka out of this match. But here's the deal. When she left the damn ring, out of nowhere, Seraphina attacks. A lot of it was going on in the main event. It was hard to keep track. But this was essentially how Sarina Hori advanced in this to the semi-finals that we will be seeing very soon. And Nyoka and Seraphina were battling all over the damn arena.
I break people. That's not a slogan. That's not a gimmick. It's what I do. You know what stings more than losing? Getting robbed. I had that Supercharger Tournament match locked down. And here comes that Sarina Hori, swinging a damn cane like it means something. Cost me the match, cost me my shot. So I go to collect what's owed, and what happens? Out crawls her, Seraphina. I don't know who you are. I don't really care. You picked the wrong moment, the wrong fight, and the wrong woman to cross. You ain't a reckoning. You're a redirection. You got in the way of something personal, and now it's personal with you. You don't know me, you don't want to know me. You think we're alike just 'cause we hit hard and don't fit the pretty little mold? No, we're not. You're just next. You step in that ring with me, and you're gonna feel what it's like when every ounce of fury I've been bottling up hits you full force. Sarina opened the door. You walked through it. Big mistake. It's time to break another bitch.
I've said it many times, when Nyoka comes up this ring, she is mean and bad to the bone. But I think that she met a match in Seraphina, which I'll be talking about a little bit later on. We heard from Nyoka, so now let's hear from this mysterious Seraphina that we have not heard or seen from before.
You can feel it, can't you? That little tug in your gut when I walk by? Like your instincts want to drag you the other way. But you don't know why. But you listen. You should listen. Nyoka throws people around. I unspool them. Piece by piece. Nyoka, you've been stomping around here, growling at cameras, throwing your weight and ego in every direction like it's supposed to mean something. Like fear is strength. But it's not. I've stepped up to bullies before. They puff up, get loud, throw fists, but underneath it all, they're just a scared little thing pretending to be big. You're no different. You want to be the monster in the room? That's cute. I'm what kicks the door in. I saw what you did. To Sarina, to the referee, to anyone who doesn't bow down when you bark. You want control. Power, respect. But the moment someone stands tall and doesn't flinch, you crack. So why did I come out? Because someone had to remind you what happens when the predator finally gets preyed on. Tonight, you meet the consequence. And it's not loud. It's not wild. It's me. You don't know me. You don't got to. Just remember the name. Seraphina.
I tell you, this Seraphina is one mysterious woman. She is... Listen, this audience, they are loving I mean, wow. She says she is what kicks the door in, and she certainly barged that damn door down. We've seen Nyoka over previous weeks do some heinous things. And I gotta tell you, wrestling fans, don't you just love it? I gotta be honest, don't you just love it? When the bully meets their match. It's human nature, ladies and gentlemen. You do have to wonder, though, When it came to Nyoka's match, Sarina Hori was the one. The cost of that, Seraphina coming in later on to almost put a stop to Nyoka's, I was going to say crap, but let's say scheming. And I gotta tell you, my goodness, how is this going to transpire? This is like two colossal entities about to clash together. Here we go. This is going to be the debut match of Seraphina. I don't even know anything about Seraphina. I got nothing. I got no history lesson. I don't know where she's wrestled before. I don't know where she's from. I don't know anything. We just know that she's got some beef. She has claimed that she is the predator and Nyoka is the prey. Nyoka, I believe, is going to be putting in some punishment onto Seraphina. We have a look up once again. Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness. Right into a pin. First and foremost, no. You see how she took her arms and put them behind her back, so it'll be harder for her to kick out of that pin. With the loss of arm. Oh, man. Turnbuckle now. Nyoka. Facing away. You can hear those slaps from Seraphina. Up and right in the corner. You see, Seraphina, what I'm learning right now is she uses a lot of strikes. Oh, wait a minute, up on the top of the top rope. Are we looking for a Hurricane? Yes, we are! This Seraphina is very unpredictable, unorthodox, as they say very repeatedly in the wrestling business. A big elbow drop to a cover. No, just a 2 count. There, and I gotta tell you, on that Friday night First Strike event, they were battling all over the arena. Right after the main event, Ethan Montgomery, the smart man that he is, decided to schedule this match. Oh, look at this. Look at, looking like a Samoan drop. You can hear the impact of Seraphina. She slammed the canvas. Cover. No. I might tell you, Nyoka, she's got a temper. She is a spitfire, all right. Although maybe that's an understatement to call it spitfire. More like the whole damn fire. Headbutt. Oh, wait a minute. You know where she's going. This is a patented move. She did this to Sarina Hori on that Friday night First Strike. She's done it to Orly Tucson as well. And here we go. Oh, man. That has got to be it. That is over. That is it. No. Oh, my goodness. I don't think it was enough for Seraphina. We've known. Elbow drop missed. Maybe that wasn't enough for Seraphina. Maybe you got to put a little bit more in. Orly Tucson, who defeated Nyoka on the Battle Hour in the Supercharger Tournament. Look at the agility of Seraphina. You would never have expected that. She's flying all over here. What is this? Look at this. Now for a pin. No. This Seraphina, she has surprised me. I did not expect this type of performance. And the crowd is behind. The crowd loves this woman. Can you believe it? Oh, she looked like she was about to attack Nyoka. Oh, another big bear hug. The big bear hug from Nyoka. Can you imagine the claws that go against the waist of Seraphina? She's just dragging her around. Escaping. Seraphina escaping. Oh! A big kick again. I think Nyoka did not think that she was going to be dominated by Seraphina. I don't think she would like to admit that. Let's be real. And look, a cannonball! For the cover. She got it. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness, what an upset. Oh man, Nyoka is not going to be happy about that, although She stayed down for the 3 count. Seraphina successful in her in-ring debut. Now this is someone to watch out for. A completely new surprise in the women's group in the Future Wrestling Zone. Oh, wait a second. I see Nyoka trying to do a little sneak attack. There she is. Oh, no. Seraphina coming back. Over the top rope you go. Look at that. I don't think Nyoka can get one over on this woman. Seraphina, I gotta tell you, I'm loving this. This is what it's all about. Surprises. Wow. Once again, I gotta transition to the next match. The greatest athlete in the Future Wrestling Zone returns to the Battle Hour. The man, the legend, Silverlight. Let's go to him now. I believe he certainly has a lot to say.
You don't realize what noise your absence makes until the room falls silent without you. It's been a long time since you've seen me walk out through that curtain, since the lights hit and the bell rang, since they called my name. I didn't vanish, I recalibrated. You don't hold a title for as long as I did without it leaving a mark. The Ignition Championship. I lived for that fight, defended it night in, night out, and then, in one moment, bam! Table, spine, silence. The title I lost, it mattered. After Take the Stage, after Chris Snyder put me through that table, people thought maybe that was it. Maybe Silverlight had dimmed out. But the thing is, I've had time to think, to breathe, to heal. And while I was gone, people moved on. New faces stepped up. Some burned bright, others fizzled out. You don't fade, you reset. You sharpen the edges, you wait. Chris Snyder might still wear that Ignition gold, but I'm not looking backwards anymore. I've reset the course. Tonight, I step back into that ring and I start from scratch. That's what a real competitor does. I'm not out here to relive old glory. I'm here to build new ground. Jaspal Singh, you're standing in front of that new ground. Don't take it personal, but when I step into that ring tonight, it's not just about a win. It's a statement. For 15 years, I've carried this place on my back, held every accolade, every moment this sport had to offer except one. The FWZ World Heavyweight Championship. The one that always stayed just out of touch. But not anymore. I'm not climbing back. I'm climbing higher. And tonight marks step one. Jaspal, tonight isn't about beating you. It's about reminding everyone that Silverlight doesn't just return, he ascends. To everyone watching, the best athlete in the FWZ is back. Now play my damn music.
That man right there is the standard bearer that this damn company is built on. Can you believe what he said? The World Championship. That is the one championship that has eluded Silverlight his entire career. He has never won it. You may think he has, but he has never won the World Championship. I'm going to talk about that a little bit more later on. But let's now go to the back and hear from Jaspal Singh.
In my country, we speak of dharma, the path of purpose. And in my blood, there is no hesitation, no performance, no illusion, only the fight. I stepped into FWZ and lost. No excuses, no rewrites. That night, I fell. Skella taught me one thing, that in the ring, chance, opportunity is not given, it is taken. And now, I take. Silverlight, the best athlete FWZ has ever known. A legacy man, a name built on 15 years of glory. You want the world championship? So do I. But before you chase the sky, you'll have to survive me. You're chasing what's left of your legacy. I'm here to carve out mine. And I won't be the stepping stone in your redemption story. मैं अपना रास्ता बनाऊंगा तो मैंने कोई नहीं रोक सकता.
Jasper Singh making his way down to the ring. Jasper Singh's got a lot to prove here tonight. When we last saw him on the Battle Hour, he lost to Skeleton. But he was saved by the Gato Sombre on that show. So there's a lot to break down here, wrestling fans. Silverlight has not competed in a ring in at least 3 years. So it is going to be one hell of a return for Silverlight. Look straight out of the gate. Looking for the pinfall. Silverlight, one of the best damn athletes, I gotta tell you. Look at that belly-to-belly suplex. But he needs to rub off some of that ring rust. If there's anybody that I know that can do that, it is Silverlight. Last competing at Take the Stage, Personal Conflict. He was the longest reigning FWZ Ignition champion. I was damn proud of that man. And I know that the audience was proud of him because he defended that championship against anybody who wanted a shot. I saw him had a tremendous match with Eduardo Lebron. I even seen him had a great match with Jushin Thunder Liger when he made an appearance before his retirement in the Future Wrestling Zone. But he lost that championship at that show to the Murder Machine, Chris Snyder, who, well, he's been running roughshod, all right. But I have now seen a new determination in Silverlight. Look at that uppercut right there. He wants the world championship. We don't have a world championship, and that's something that's a little bit taboo around here. Look at that beautiful leg drop. But I think it would be one hell of a full stop on his career, on Silverlight's career, to become the world championship of this company. Jasper Singh with a lockup, carrying Silverlight over the turnbuckle head first. Jasper Singh would once again. He's going to do the same thing on another turnbuckle again. Seeing some very smart moves from Jasper Singh. He has a lot to prove, especially with one match that he's had. Look at that beautiful turn him inside out. The Indian native who, in the Future Wrestling Zone, also wants to become the world champion. And the question is, who's going to get there first? This match is certainly going to determine for Ethan Montgomery, our FWZ president. Although again, where is our world champion? That is the question. Lock up once again. Irish whip to Silverlight, reverses it. Oh, and he looks into the referee. That's already happened once tonight. Now he's rebounds a turnbuckle. I don't know if you know this, ladies and gentlemen, but we're seeing less lockups, less submissions from Silverlight, who is very much known from bell to bell, turnbuckle to turnbuckle with every single move. This business knows. Irish whip now. Up top, flip. Takes him down. The fired up Silverlight. Here we go up top. Well, look, we're here. Beautifully executed. Pin attempt by Silverlight. No, and a kick out by Jasper. Probably looking to make some quick work from Jasper. Jasper with a DDT. For the cover from Jasper to Silverlight. And just a 1 count there. An Irish whip from Jasper to Silverlight. Lifts him up, lands him down. And now the right hands from Silverlight coming back. Jasper also as well. Here we go. There it is. Go for the pin. Pin Silverlight, whatever you do. No. Silverlight is still in this match. What impressive momentum from Jasper Singh. Silver, I'm going to turn that damn arm out of his socket. Up top and over. Almost took out Silverlight a little bit there. A big clothesline from Silverlight. Usually one of the most significant finishing moves in the Future Wrestling Zone. The brightest light, which is almost a powerbomb into a cutter, which is a beautiful move that we have seen time and time again. Jasper Singh into the corner now. Silverlight not taking or wasting any time. Silverlight's going to go to the top. Turnbuckle. Big double arm. Now we see Silverlight. You see, it's almost unpredictable with Silverlight as he's using more punishment. Maybe that was something that he went back and revised his whole moveset. I know he certainly revised his whole mind, his whole outset on the business, on the Future Wrestling Zone, which brought him to this goal of becoming world champion. Wait a second, here we go into the crossface! Crossface to... Oh my goodness, look at the way he's bending his back! Aye, 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 and that is it. Jasper Singh's tapped out. Silverlight with a win, back in the Future Wrestling Zone. And that ain't gonna say his attempt at being world champion. I can feel it. I think the fans can feel it too. Who knows what the future holds for that man as Jasper Singh makes his way back to his feet. He's extending the hand. Silverlight's extending the hand. That's what I like to see. That's sportsmanship right there. He may have gone and revised his whole outside of the business, but he's still the same Silverlight, still the same man with strong values. Well, wrestling fans, thanks for joining us here on the FWZ Collection channel. It's now time for the fourth and final match. As Silverlight makes his way to the back. It is a 3 corners match. The Steel Maiden, the Jade Blade, and Zosimi. Firstly, let's go to the Jade Blade first. Yuan Feng.
There is an old lesson I was taught as a child. A blade does not raise its voice. It simply cuts. My first step in the Future Wrestling Zone was not a victory. That is fine. A warrior is not defined by how she enters, but how she endures. I did not break. Aso, you are swift. You are colorful. But dancing does not win battles. Zosami, proud, bitter, dangerous. You believe this ring owes you something. I believe it owes us nothing. Only what we earn. I am not noise. I am not light. I am the pressure in between. I am not here to speak the loudest. I am here to strike with purpose. Tonight, I don't need to say much. Only this.
今晚我不需要多说，只需这一招。
This is your Battle Hour main event of the evening. A women's three-quarters contest. One fall to a finish. First, making her way down to the ring from China. This is the K-Blade USA.
We haven't seen much of the Jade Blade, but anything is possible in a one-fall match in this three corners match, especially three of the top talent in the Future Wrestling Zone, especially as we now go to someone who's certainly going to have something to say, and certainly always has something to say, and that is Zosami.
The Supercharger Championship. I had it. That match? Mine. The Supercharger Tournament? Mine. But some people, they don't know when they've already lost. Sabrina Serkansen, you look like you crawled out of a scrap heap, fighting like she's still trying to be noticed. You didn't just cross me. You tried to rewrite what I earned. You stepped into a war you can't finish. Tonight is the beginning of your reminder. You and Feng, all silence and sharpened shadows. Aisel Abasova, all flesh, no footing. You two are from different worlds, but both of you are stepping into mine. I am not here to overcome. I am here to correct a mistake. The difference between the almost and the absolute is me. Zosime doesn't miss twice.
Her opponent on their way to the ring from Greece. This is
Let's talk about Zosami for a moment, because I gotta tell you, even though she has a lot of confidence, some people may say arrogance, she has performed as the most matches in the Future Wrestling Zone. She has had certainly quite a lot, so she certainly backs it up in the ring. Although what happened on Friday Night First Strike, I mean, there was so much controversy in this damn Supercharger tournament. Everybody, Coralie Dubois, Orly Toussaint, Sarina Hori, Sabrina Serkansen, Seraphina, I mean. But let's now go to Aisel Abasova.
Some people talk like opportunity shows up every week, like chances don't vanish as fast as they come. I know what this match is worth. I know what it is. 3 of us, 1 winner. No excuses. Zosimi, you fight angry. You've had things taken from you. And now you want to take back control. 1, you move with precision. That's something in you that most people miss. But I saw it last time. I respect it. Me, I don't come from a place of drama or legend. I come from grit. From proving things the hard way. And right now, I need this win more than either of you. Because if I walk out there and I lose again, then people start writing my story for me. Start calling me a maybe. I could have been. I'm not letting that happen. This isn't about revenge or honor. It's about making it matter. Because this match is how I start building something real here in the FWZ.
Tebu geja galaba manimde.
So we got 2 ladies in this match who have a lot to prove and want this win. And Zosimi is, well, she's just pissed off. So here we go with this 3 corners match. You're gonna need 2 sets of eyes in this. You got one opponent, you got another. You gotta keep track of both of them. And here we go. Who's going to start off first? Yuen Feng and Aso together. Look at this. Zosimi getting in on this mix as well. If there's anybody that can get it done, is Aso. Oh, she's going for the submission straight away on Aso. Aso Abasova, we saw, lost in that Supercharger Championship qualifier match with Kaya Kell on Thursday Night High Thrash. Can she change it all around? Look at that. Back body drop. But it's great to see the fact that 2 of these ladies are very much hungry for a win. Although Zosimi, as of late, hasn't won a match since Sabrina sucked cancer on Friday Night First Strike. All those many moves. Look at this! Almost like I was going to say a drag of the arm there. I mean, ugh. Stop it in my tracks, there's so much going on. Look at this again. And a drop kick. Aso Abasova is the one standing tall here in the middle of this match. The difference maker here, Zosimi, very, very athletic. She's very good at being able to do some incredible high flashy moves. Yuen Feng is very much a high flyer. And Aso Abasova, very much what I would call a punisher of limbs. There's Zosimi working on that left quad of Aso Abasova. And now Zosimi just kicks Yuen Feng right out of the ring. Here's now Zosimi and Aso Abasova as Yuan getting back in. Zosimi at the top rope, going for a jump. Ow, and she got both of them. Question remains is, which one do you choose? Yuen Feng now, up. As Zosimi blocks it, Yuen blocks it. Irish whip Yuen. Aso there with a big right leg. As the pin is broken up with Zosimi. As Zosimi once again with the submission she started off with Aesol right at the beginning of this match. Apart from Yuan Feng, Zosami and Aesol Abasova losing their respective matches in the Supercharger Championship Tournament. The tournament to crown the very first Women's Supercharger Championship. Beautiful dropkick from Yuan Feng. Yuan Feng didn't even get a shot. Reminds me of Arabella Astrid, who is also on a great streak. See, this is the great thing about the Future Wrestling Zone. The women's group is jam-packed. And it is very great to see. Wait a second, we're seeing a widow's peak from Aesol Abasova onto Yuan Feng. Zosami's out. Is Aesol Abasova going to make Yuan Feng tap out? Yuan grabs out a spear from Zosami. Oh my god, a spear! She didn't get it all, but she is spearing everybody. I'll tell you, Zosami is always on high alert. And that's what kind of makes Zosami a little bit dangerous, because she's pissed off. We're going to take it out on everybody losing in the Supercharger tournament. Oh, wait a second, here we go! This is a perfect opportunity for a pin. Yuan is down. No! Aesol is out. Zosami losing the Supercharger Championship Tournament match. Oh! To Sarina Hori. Yuan now for the pin. Aesol is up. Aesol breaks it up. Now look at that drop. Man. Looks like for... The great thing about this three corners match is there is going to be action happening everywhere. All the time. We just came off our show, the Thursday Night High Thrash, and you saw the four finalists of that tournament. Kaya Kell, Sarina Hori, Orly Toussaint, and Corley DeBar broke it down. Orly and Corley fighting, Sarina and Kaya fighting. Who's going to win that championship? That is what we're all waiting to find out. Yuan Feng with the cover. No. Aesol, Zosami. A lock up with Aesol, taking Zosami, the top rope. Looks like she was trapping that arm in that top rope there. And a spear once again from Aesol to Yuan Feng. I tell you, they got to keep their eyes open for that second individual who's always there. But now it's Zosami and Aesol in the middle of the ring as Yuan has been taken out by Aesol. This is the opportunity to get it done. Aesol drags Zosami to the top of the ring. And once again, trapping that arm in there. Very, very smart. Yuan Feng, with those kicks, she's very, very talented at being able to use very good, quick strikes. Look at that with Zosami again. Looking up the look at this. What is happening here? Moon? No. There it is. Almost a fake out. For the cover. Can she win this match? No, Aesol. You know, I think a lot of people sleep on Aesol Abasova. And Yuan Feng also as well. I think they both could use a win. Sidewalk, not on a knee, my goodness. And now back, body drop from Yuan Feng. It is all happening. Yuan Feng now targeting both women. Very smart, being able to almost take both of them on at the same time. A reversal Irish whip. My goodness, it is all happening. Happening, oh wait a second, and now it's Zosami again. But you gotta look out for Aesol. The skill of this match is to take both opponents out. Here we go, looks like she's going to be using the rope for a rebound suplex. Yes, she does. Yuan Feng now with an Irish whip. Does Zosami, what is happening here? Beautiful, look at that arm drag. Look at the speed of that arm drag. So it's almost Ricky Steamboat-esque on the quickness of landing it down to the canvas. Whoa, 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 what the hell? Did you just see that? Did she just breathe a mist out of her mouth? What the hell? Ace Alabasova, where the hell did that come from? And now she goes Dosami in the submission. This all just changed very, very quickly. She goes Dosami in the submission. Yang Feng is down. What the hell is happening? That's it. That is it. Dosami taps out. Ace Alabasova wins this match. Look, we gotta look at this. Look at this. She just breathed blue mist. Was that out of her mouth? Where the hell was that hiding? This crowd shouting for it. I gotta tell you, that came out of nowhere. That is the end of the battle hour. We'll see you real soon, wrestling fans. Good gracious, holy mackerel.